your 19-year-old is in college, constantly changing majors, thinking about leaving, thinking about transferring schools, you need a plan. If this is happening to them, it's likely because they didn't go into college with a clear goal. There's no shame in that. I would estimate that about 90% of kids go into college with no clear goal. And that means that they are not going to college for a legally required degree that is going to get them a clear cut career that requires them to be in college. And the problem with that is that college on the whole is not really for exploration at all. It's far too expensive and too time consuming in the age that we live in to use it that way. And that's why it's not working for that. All it's doing is putting people in debt. It's limiting their options. It's forcing them into careers that don't actually work for them, that don't meet their needs, that don't fulfill them. And that's a huge problem. And so your child needs a clear goal before they make any more moves. They need to figure out, and you as a family need to, talk to them, figure out what sort of income they want to make, where they want to live and build their life, what sort of work environment they want to go into day in and day out, and what sort of schedule that they want to have. And then you go and look for careers that fit that. And then you go see if a degree is even part of that at all. And if it is, now what you're looking for is what is the best educational option for them to use in order to get the education, career training, entry-level apprenticeships, whatever it is that actually fits their needs. And this is universal. This is for people going into healthcare, design, art, creative fields, tech, engineering even, but they need to know what the end goal is, or they're not going to have internal motivation. Their grades are going to be bad because anyone's grades would be bad if they didn't know what they were doing and why they were studying and what it served in the larger purpose. And that's something I think that we put this on young adults a lot. We put it on them, why aren't you getting good grades? Why aren't you doing this? They don't know what the goal is. And frankly, neither do you a lot of the time. A lot of parents have no idea what the goal is. They're just sending their child in hopes they'll figure out what the goal is. But it's the highest stakes way to figure out what that is. It's let's spend a lot of money to help you figure out what the goal is, and maybe it does or doesn't serve the larger goal. And what is the goal? I don't know. And this just creates a lot of discord in the household, in the family, for no reason. Figure out what they need from their work, figure out what careers fit that, figure out what those careers actually require. It's rarely going to be college degrees. And then figure out the best way to learn, which is, again, rarely going to be a college degree. It's rarely going to be a degree program. For some kids it will be, but then how much better would it feel to know that your child's in the right major for the right degree for a legally required job that is going to get them the life that they want on the end? And knowing that, having that plan is just so key. And that's the key piece that so many people are missing right now.